Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here and welcome to the 15th and final episode of Romario's Return to Rio. Now I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for all the support so far on these videos and stuff. Every single episode has hit over 2,000 likes, so if this one can, I tell you what, it's the last episode, just go nuts would ya. 5,000 likes is your target. Do that for me guys and we'll start a new series very soon. But if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then check out the fifashop.co.uk and use that code LA5TY to get yourselves a nice 5% discount. Links are down below in the description for you. And right then, so this episode, we're done with playing games. You know, up in the top left corner there you can see we've played 18, well, won 18, drawn 1 and lost 8. Most of those losses were kind of at the start of the series, so that's not too bad. You know, we pretty much played out and won the majority of our games, I would say, which is awesome. But this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the 3 teams that we had, talk about my favourite players from each one, and then just sort of round it off by showing you Romario and all the stats and stuff like that he got throughout this series. So I hope you enjoy, guys. But we started off then with this non-rare gold squad. This is the first full squad that we ended up building, and to be fair, it played really quite well. Some of the players in this squad, like we had Pace at the back, we had Fernandinho, who's an absolutely fantastic little player, and then up front, the absolute monster, Leandro Damião. I loved him. He was such a good player. 6'2", good in the air, not too quick, but he has very nice skill moves, 4-star skills, and I just found him to be such a great player. And we started off this series pretty poor, if you remember, guys. So, like, Romario had, like, 1 goal in 5 games or something, which was awful. But Damião sort of helped us pick ourselves up. We got the rest of the team going really well. You know, we had this guy, Rafael. He was a solid little player. As well as Danilo Diaz was also pretty damn good as well. So that was the first team. Can you remember, but way back at the first few episodes is just when we got this team. And it played pretty well for us. But the exciting part is when we started moving up in the world. You know, we started getting a few more coins together. And we went ahead and got this silver team. Now, the silver team, the Brasilvas, were actually very fun. Like, we get some skillers in the Brasilva team, which is awesome. Always good to have in a Brazilian squad. We had lots of pace and strength and stuff at the back. My favourite Brasilva centre-back, definitely this guy. Felipe is so good. 72 pace, 73 defending, 77 heading. He's 6'4" as well. I absolutely love the guy. Fantastic defender. Canu's pretty good as well, and so is Ferreira. This is another absolute stunner from this team. Cloudmere. I don't know why he's so cheap. Everyone, like, I've hyped him up a couple of times, and he's just such an unused player. I never see people using him, which is awesome. Out on the right, we had Kelvin, who was probably the most expensive in this squad, 70,000 coins. And we only ended up playing 1 game with him, because as soon as we got him, we played our final game and then moved on to the gold team, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, hopefully he'll sell for some coins for me and stuff, getting ready for the next series that I do. But Marias, he was also a solid player, but Jobson was pretty fun. Like, this is when Romario started coming into it a little bit more, and we found that he was actually scoring some goals, which meant that, you know, Jobson didn't, as you can really see there. But I enjoyed using Jobson. He was a fun player. I really enjoyed Marias. That's why I decided to sell Elton and keep Marias in the team, because he was just that much better. And also Wellington Silva feels a lot better than the in-form Lucas Piazon. So that's why we kept the original team that I wanted to go with. And it was a very fun team. You know, this squad probably costs a good couple of 100k, and then obviously Romario on top of that is the odd 3.8 million or whatever he costs, which is just crazy. But some fun players. Players I wouldn't use in this squad again would probably be Ilcinio and then Antonio Ferreira. I'm sure there are probably some better players that I could get in the squad. But we then moved on and we built the final team of this series, and it's been a really fun series. I've never done anything like this before, and the support and stuff from you guys has just been so epic, and I absolutely love you for it. I mean, it makes me want to do another series straight away, which is exactly what I'm going to do. But we built this squad, which is epic. a really, really awesome Brazilian gold squad with a couple of informs in there as well. We've got strength with Dante at the back and then pace with Thiago Silva. You've got almost wingers here in Marcelo and Dani Alves, but they get back and help defend too, which is awesome. Willian and Hulk, I loved them. Hulk especially was just such a great player. He's awesome on the next-gen consoles. Like, for some reason, he feels stronger and better on the ball. He's really good on Ultimate Team this year. We had a solid rock of a CDM in Felipe Melo. In-form version. Really great card. Enjoyed him a lot. Diego Costa up front. Turned out to be an absolute animal. I loved him. I was a bit worried that Pato was going to be far better and we would have just wasted our coins on this Diego Costa. But nah, no chance at all. 8 goals in the 6 games and also got a couple of assists. He was a man mountain at 6'2", and I didn't notice his high defensive work rate at all, you know. He was up there all the time scoring goals and stuff, which was just fantastic. But basically, we rounded off the series by moving from the old legend to the new legend that is possibly going to be. I mean, Ronaldinho played in that cam spot for us for 10 games. He got himself 5 goals and you know, 4 assists as well, which is really good. I so enjoyed using him. He's such a great player on Ultimate Team. But we replaced him with what could possibly be the best player in a few years' time, and that is Neymar. Now, we only ended up playing 3 games with him once we'd got him. But he is possibly the future. He's very, very young still. He's got pace, he's got skills, he's kind of got everything. And that was pretty much how we rounded off the series, by making sure we got ourselves that Neymar in this squad. So basically, it's time that I showed you Romario. Now, Romario, we ended up playing 29 games in this series, alright, which is pretty good. He got 56 goals. Now, that is just ridiculous. And I know I got like 20 odd goals in one game once, which obviously helped it, but we still scored over a goal a game with him. And towards the end of the series, he was getting hat-trick after hat-trick, which was just epic. Now, I've got to say, it took some time for me to get used to Romario, but now I absolutely love him. I'm not looking forward to selling him at all, because he's so deadly. He really is awesome. You just got to get used to him. He scored 56 goals and actually got 19 assists as well, which is just so good. I really recommend him to you guys if you haven't ever tried him, and if you can afford him, then give him a go, because he was just amazing. Partner him in a team like this with all these players, and you'll have a lot of success. So I just want to thank you guys, obviously, for the massive support you gave this series. It's been epic. And now that we're done with this one, it's time to think about the next series that we're going to do. And I've decided the legend that I want to go with is this guy, Hernan Crespo. You know, people want Hullet, people want Bergkamp and stuff, but if you just look at this card right here, this is who I'm going to be doing the next one around, and we could do something pretty cool with this. He's got 4-star skills and a 5-star weak, but he is going to be an absolute monster, and I cannot wait to start the series, guys. I'm going to be doing it pretty much the same. Well, actually, you guys have got a chance right now to let me know down below. Do you want it to be Crespo's Road to Glory? So, you know, Argentinian squads, pretty much like what we've done right here. Or do you want it to be something different where it's like Crespo's Creations or something like that? And I work out a cheap team, a middle team, and an expensive team. And it doesn't have to necessarily be all Argentine players. So let me know down below if you think that's a good idea or not. So I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' opinions. Thanks again for this series. If this video can smash 5,000 likes just because YOLO, that would be epic, guys. So thank you for watching. And I will see you very shortly with the next series. Peace.